if you ask Washington, it's highly unlikely to happen, at least in a stable way, right? For the reasons that I mentioned. So this is where what Peter has been writing and we've been writing also comes in, which is that we think taking it to the state level and having the bad states compete with the good states in terms of the way they treat immigrants becomes a viable option. And this is, I don't call it race to the top, because that suggests you go all the way, but race towards the top. So Alabama, Arizona, etc., begin to lose labor, which they're not treating well. And these guys come off to New York and Vermont and whatever, all these good states. And if that begins to happen, the political equilibrium begins to shift, because then people who are losing the labor, meaning the business groups and so on, will begin to go and try and change the legislation, and they'll try and work at it. And if that begins to happen, then people are going to be paying attention. So it may mean a convergence over time. And I hope Peter will pick up this much, because you know much more about it, and the political, on the legal side as well. So when this begins to happen, you begin to get the bad states changing their laws gradually towards what the good states have. And that's how you begin to, so Washington never gets involved in this. Washington gets involved only in federal legislation, which has to do with, who gets in and stuff like that. I mean, legal allocation of quotas. And then the Supreme Court also has to be brought into the act and allow this kind of, like driver's licenses and all the things which California is doing right now. That's another good state right now, which has introduced driver's licenses and a variety of things like that.